Imagine waking up every day thinking you're doing everything right. But what if, just maybe, your daily habits are actually holding you back from becoming the smartest version of yourself? I know, it sounds crazy, but stick with me, because today we're diving deep into the surprising daily habits that could be silently reducing your intelligence. Stay tuned to find out if you're making any of these mistakes without even knowing it. Let's start with the most obvious one: sleep, or rather, the lack of it. We've all heard the phrase, "I'll sleep when I'm dead." But what if I told you that cutting sleep is literally killing your brain power? When you don't get enough rest, your brain's ability to function properly declines. Sleep is when your brain consolidates memories, repairs itself, and processes information. Without it, you're actually hindering your cognitive abilities. So, skipping out on sleep could be your first mistake when it comes to thinking clearly and staying sharp. Next up, multitasking. We all like to think we're great at juggling multiple tasks at once, but did you know that multitasking is actually lowering your IQ? Your brain isn't designed to focus on more than one thing at a time. When you try to multitask, you're constantly switching between tasks, which can reduce the quality of your work and your ability to focus. Studies show that people who multitask frequently show lower performance in both cognitive tasks and memory retention. So, if you're bouncing from one thing to another all day long, you might want to rethink your strategy. Here's a big one: excessive use of smartphones and social media. It's hard to imagine life without our phones, right? But did you know that constantly scrolling through social media or checking your phone is rewiring your brain in ways that might lower your intelligence? Constant notifications, instant gratification, and the endless dopamine hits from likes and comments can make it harder to focus for extended periods of time. Your brain craves that instant stimulation, which can prevent you from thinking critically or deeply about anything for too long. Long term, this habit can actually reduce your brain's ability to engage in deep thinking and problem solving. Here's something that might surprise you. Physical activity, or rather, the lack of it, can have a huge impact on your cognitive health. Exercise doesn't just keep your body in shape, it keeps your brain in shape too. Regular physical activity increases blood flow to the brain, which improves cognitive function, memory, and concentration. If you're spending hours on end sitting still, your brain isn't getting the stimulation it needs. A sedentary lifestyle might feel comfortable, but it's doing more harm to your intelligence than you realize. Let's talk about food. You've heard the saying, "You are what you eat." But did you know your brain is directly affected by what you put into your body? Junk food, high sugar, and processed foods. These might give you a temporary energy boost, but they are sabotaging your cognitive function. On the flip side, nutrient-rich foods like leafy greens, fatty fish, and whole grains provide essential nutrients that fuel your brain and help it stay sharp. So if you're living on pizza and soda, your brain isn't getting the fuel it needs to function at its best. Now let's talk about stress and negative thinking. We all have stressful days, but if stress becomes your constant state of mind, it's slowly deteriorating your brain power. Chronic stress floods your brain with cortisol, a hormone that can damage the hippocampus, the part of your brain responsible for memory and learning. Combine that with negative thinking, and you've got a recipe for cognitive decline. If you're constantly stressing over every little thing and thinking negatively, your brain will have a harder time processing new information and solving problems effectively. One of the most dangerous habits on this list: not challenging your brain enough. If you're coasting through life without ever really pushing your mental limits, your intelligence is slowly deteriorating. Just like your muscles need exercise to stay strong, your brain needs mental stimulation to stay sharp. If you're not reading, learning new skills, or engaging in activities that challenge your mind, your brain can become sluggish and less effective. Try mixing up your routine. Take up a new hobby, read more books, or tackle puzzles. Give your brain the workout it needs to stay sharp. So, let's recap. If you're neglecting sleep, over multitasking, using technology excessively, sitting all day, eating poorly, stressing out constantly, or not mentally stimulating yourself, your brain might be paying the price. But don't worry. Recognizing these habits is the first step to changing them. Start by making small changes. Focus on getting quality sleep, reducing your screen time, exercising regularly, and nourishing your mind and body. Your brain is one of your most important assets, so take care of it, and it'll take care of you. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on how to stay sharp, healthy, and intelligent. Until next time, take care of your brain.